Okay, today's video is about an internationally renowned, a legendary musician whose influence is still felt up to today, and in all genres of music. It's immense. Right now we're on location at the Notting Hill Carnival for 2022, the second day where you have the Children's Carnival. It's in the Notting Hill area, obviously, as described, Ladbroke Grove we're at. But on this very road, this legendary musician passed away in very unfortunate circumstances, and the world lost a genius, a maverick, a person who was exceptionally gifted and was to the world in his field of music. Came here in the mid-1960s from the United States of America, touring all over with groups like the Isley Brothers, many. Sam Cooke, Solomon Burke, even Ray Charles. Born in Seattle of the United States, and grew up in that area, and somehow or other he got to becoming exceptionally gifted in his ability to master this instrument. He joined the United States Air Force after an incident in his home city, and he left for whatever reasons. He was discharged. But let's get to it now. We're in Lansdowne Crescent. This would be the last place that this person ever saw live. After coming here from New York City, mesmerizing people at the Cafe War and being ostensibly discovered. They say that even though he had played with some of the biggest names in the African American community, but nevertheless, here we are. Lansdowne Crescent, the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, W11. In the background you can hear the sounds of the carnival troops and bands that are amassing for today's event. But I wonder how many people actually realize that Ladbroke Grove, Notting Hill has a very broad history, an illustrious history, but I wonder if they realize that it's related to this person, this internationally legendary icon of the 20th century music. His name, James Marshall Hendrix, known to most of us as Jimi Hendrix, terrorist phenomenon. Well, we're now walking towards this very place. You can hear music booming in the background of the Notting Hill Carnival. The floats coming up. But if you see what's in front of you, you'll see the corrugated steel barriers up on these two houses. And this is the place where Jimi Hendrix passed away, his last moments on this planet Earth. He lost a world icon, a genius. Rest in peace. So this is the place where James Marshall Hendrix came to an end. Very sad. In somewhat controversial and still up to this day mysterious circumstances. Here we have a carnival, the largest gathering of people in Western Europe, second largest in the world. And when you pass that place and you ask people if they're ever aware of what happens there outside of that 22 Lansdowne Crescent, 100% of them say no. For what this guy contributed to the arts, to culture, in such a short period of time, yeah, to the point where, as again, his legend still holds today. The music that you're hearing, not necessarily, just the blues and so forth. But when you hear certain musicians play on that guitar in bands that reflect soul, even Kaiso, yes, blues, heavy metal, when you hear all these sounds, this guy has contributed to a vast majority of those sounds in terms of his creativity and his abilities. And you'd think that some more recognition and respect would be due, especially in light of this event. Yeah, it's amazing.